What did you learn from last year? Maybe help you this year, guarding in the playoff basketball.
Well, it's a team game, so it's not one-on-one out there. We're going to be all five guys to make it difficult for him. We're going to need all five guys to make it difficult for him. I'm just trying to make his job hard, make it hard on him. He's an all-time great. Arguably the GOAT, so he's going to get to what he's trying to get to, but I just got to make it difficult on him.
Have you always guarded LeBron throughout your career, even back in Orlando?
Yeah, every time. And I was so excited to guard LeBron. My first time matching up with him, I was guarding him 94 feet. He was probably like, man, this young punk, he's playing with man.
What was Calvin just telling you just now? Is that you sort of have a relationship with him to where you guys can sort of talk over basketball stuff?
Yeah, we were just talking about he appreciated how we managed the season, and good luck. We have a good chance of winning. But other than that, I'm gonna just keep that conversation between us two.
AJ, how do you personally embrace kind of the figurative and maybe literal target that you guys have on your back this year? I know Jamal's been wearing the champ shirt on his in practice. I mean, how do you guys embrace that, you personally as well?
Honestly, we're more focused on just improving, being better. We're not worried about how other teams view us or the perception of us. We're more worried about the collective that's in this locker room. And just being the best team that we could possibly be, being the best teammates that we could possibly be, and executing. Other than that, we don't really worry about that. We worry about just what we can control and, let the cards fall where they will.
Aaron, what can you take from the regular season that you can apply to the upcoming playoff?
I thought we built some good habits throughout the regular season. I just think we just need to do what we've been doing all season long, just better.
Where do you feel like they've improved the most since when you played them last spring to now?
They probably have a little bit more continuity than they did last year. Probably a better understanding of what they're trying to accomplish out there. Guys are probably more comfortable, I guess just a continuity bump.
Coach said yesterday that he wanted you guys to have a selfish mindset to keep what you earned last year instead of last year when you were trying to win a championship. Do you sense that this team has a selfish mindset to keep what you guys earned last year?
We have a lot of pride. It's a very prideful group, a very competitive group, and we're here to repeat. We're here to go back to back. That's our goal. We have no other goal other than that. 16 wins, being the last team in the NBA with a win. But it takes one game at a time, one play at a time. And we have a very selfless group when it comes to playing with each other. So I think that will help us accomplish what we set out to accomplish.
How much are you looking forward to Peyton Watson having a much larger role this time around in the postseason?
I think it's big. I think it's huge. We're going to need him. We're going to need everybody. P-Watt especially on the defensive end. His ability to make plays on both sides of the ball is incredible. He has a great feel for the ball, a great nose for the ball. And he's going to be big for us to win it all.
What advice do you give to someone like that who's about to get his first real playoff minutes?
Say don't focus on winning or losing. Don't focus on the championship. Just focus on each play. Make each play your masterpiece. Be present in the moment, and just give everything you have to one play at a time. Give everything that you have on the defensive end as well. We have such great scores on this team between Jamal, Mike, Joker, that we need to alleviate some of the pressure on the defensive side so they can feel free to play their game.
Sounded like Jamal and Nicola, some of the guys.
You a dog, big shorty.
Big shorty. Big shorty.
Some of the guys who were here for a few years with him were really excited to see Wes Unseld back in the building. What's it like having him here and having another kind of voice just involved in things?
Man, it's great. I actually had Wes in Orlando.
Yeah.
So, and then again in Denver. So it's great having a familiar face around here and just talking to him. Just another perspective, a great basketball mind. We're appreciative that he's here.
When you kind of think of the time that you've spent with him in those two spots, are there memories that you think of him as a coach or things that kind of stand out about him?
Yeah, I think just his ability to dissect the game on the defensive end, and his understanding of the game. I think his feel for it because his dad played, and he knows the game. He understands it. He feels the flow of it.
Aaron, I asked this sincerely, not to be a wise guy, but when you guard LeBron, because he's so physical, you're a little sore the next day just because he seems to really body you up and try to, kind of run through guys occasionally.
I don't get sore.
Okay.
You're asking the wrong guy that.
Why don't you get sore?
I don't know. Thank God for the man upstairs, and blessings to the man upstairs. But no, I'm good, man.
After one of those landings, you told us to check in the next day about how you were feeling, and I don't know if we ever did. Were you not sore that day?
No, I kind of tickled.
And Jamal mentioned yesterday that having won 16 games last year, you guys have a better sense of what to prepare for mentally, what it takes, how long it is. Do you relate to that at all? Do you feel like you're just more prepared for the whole journey this time?
Yeah, I would say so. We understand what it takes. So we'll know quickly whether we're at that level or not. But, you don't want to take it for granted. You don't want to be cocky. You want to be confident. And I think that's where our group is at right now. I think we're at a good balance.
Aaron, why do you believe that this team can go back to back?
We got some really special guys on this team. We got a 2-time, hopefully 3-time MVP. We got a bunch of really, really great talent, unselfish players that play for each other, and I think that's what it comes down to. When you are doing it for yourself, there's a limit. You only get so high, but when you do it for the people around you, it's limitless, So we do it for the person next to us, and I think that's rewarded.
Thanks, Aaron.
All right, guys. Yeah.